How was it? Tell me. Any good? No. Hello guys and welcome back. This week we are on with these. A job we've been not putting off, but something we've not got round to for a while. The stairs, the entrance stairs. If you remember, quite a few episodes ago, let me show you, we had made these. Now excuse the mess. We've got these. These are our mock-up steps and they work pretty well. But what we did, we went on to our Autodesk Fusion and we created 3D version of said steps and we've had them laser cut. That's the flat product. So we're just about to clean them up and then we will get them folded on the old Pressatron, or press brake in simple terms. Right, that's them all cleaned up. So, this is the flat pattern, and this is what we want them to look like, like so. So, what we're going to do, we've already created a flat pattern, so we'll activate that, and there you are. That's basically what we've got down there, but as you can probably see, we've got all those fold lines on. So what we can do, we can measure what it is from the first edge to the center of our fold line, and we've got 17.393. So we'll call it 17.39. So what we're going to do, input that into the press brake, and then we'll get them folded and make a step. Right, I got that wrong actually. What we need to do first is the shorter sides. You can get it quite wrong actually when you're folding, because if you fold something first that you shouldn't have, the next thing won't work. So you've got to be really careful. 37.39. Right, what we've got here, these are, this is tooling for the press brake, little fingers almost. And what we've got to do is when we're folding stuff like this, when I need to do this next fold, I've got to make sure the tooling fits in between these two folds here. So that's what I'm doing now, is just lining that up and adding more in to make up that length. Right, well look at that, that is the step. Now we've got a little trick for these which we're going to show you in a minute. Now we've got the steps all folded, looking pretty cool. We've got these holes. Now these holes are for this, if you can see it. Now this is a punch and die kit flaring tool, and what it does is, show you like that, put one side up from the underneath, put this on top, and as you tighten it up, it punches through the step and creates a nice flare. So we'll show you that now. One thing I've done, for some reason, I've made the holes 1mm too small. So I've had to go and buy a 13mm drill bit, because it's the one that we didn't have. So let's drill them out first. Right, so what we do, put the protrusion bit through the bottom, put that side on there, then we get his little ratchet. Can use a drill as well, I believe. Tighten that up, you can see it. Tight as it'll go. Then take it off. And we should have a nicely flared piece. Wowzers, look at that. That's it. So obviously, a series of these, once we put them along the step, that's going to create a non-slip step, hopefully. Right, we've only got a 51 to go. Maybe we can use this in the press. Right, what do we reckon? There we are, look, 4 steps, all done. So, let's get the legs cut and get them bolted together. Right, so for that to work, yeah, that needs to be closer together. I need to move that. Right, got it. Right, so I'm just kind of mecking this up as I go along, really. Trying to figure out what goes where, because like I said, we've changed a few things. What's that measure? 280. Right, let's give them a test. What do we reckon? Nice angle. Bit further out. John, come here. Come here. Up here, look. Yeah? Come on. That's it. Come on then. Good boy. Come on then. Go on then. Way. Go on then. Come on. Come on. Come. Come on then. Good boy. Good boy. Alright guys, I think that was a success. Put them away. Lift it up. Slide her in. May put some stops on the other side. But then what we've got, I'll show you under here. Many months ago, I've just drilled a hole for it in the step, but many months ago we put a riv nut up in here. So, if we use this through that hole and up there like that, beautiful. And that is it. I think what we're going to do, powder coat the side rails, that and that. I think we'll powder coat them black, leave the steps aluminium, and then I guess when the steps are out, if the rails are black, the steps will almost look like they're floating. Still need to put some locks on this to stop it from coming out whilst we're moving. But I think that pretty cool. Right, that's it, stairs are on. And whilst we're on with a bit of fabricating, I've got an idea for inside here. In the last unit that we've got to do. So, we want this as a bin unit. It's obviously quite small. I think that's 150 millimeters inside in width. So we're thinking two separate pull-out bins. You could have one for waste, food waste, whatever, and then one for a bit of recycling. But if we were to do it out of the usual 18mm stuff we've used for the carcasses, we wouldn't be left with a very big bin. So, thinking about doing it out of aluminium. Right, we've got those cut roughly to shape. So what we'll do, take them next door, clean them up and fold them. Now I just want to say, for what it is, this isn't the correct way to do it, but it is just a bin unit. As you can see, look, bent it out past 90 degrees, but it's only 2mm thick. So we can just push it back in, look. Right, that is it. We've got our bin drawers in. Use the top one as a bin for general waste. Bottom one, recycling. We've put a little catch on here, look. We'll do the same with the top as well, just to stop them coming open. But, pretty cool. Who's reversing? Bloody bin man. Right, we had a question last week. Couple of questions. Obviously, we talked about fitting a log burner. Move that. Talks about fitting a log burner on here. We are doing that. And somebody mentioned about these being polystyrene behind the log burner. We did think about that. And they are supposed to be heat resistant and water resistant. I think we forgot to mention that. But we haven't tested it, so we're going to do a little test. Just right. We've got ourselves a bit of panel, as you can see, polystyrene on the back. Now this is probably going to melt. We're going to try it with a heat gun. If we do the back is most likely going to melt. So, full setting. Let's get it warmed up. Now that's already hot. That's hot. From there, that is red hot. Can you see it's on? Don't want to melt the camera. So, bearing in mind, our flue is going to be well away from that wall. I'd say our flue is going to be maybe there. So as you can see on polystyrene, at the minute, it's not really doing a lot. We move it closer, you see now, starting to bubble and turn slightly brown. You see that? So, that side, as we expected, not heat resistant. This side, now that's quite close. Nothing's happening. It's hot, but nothing. So yeah, they are heat resistant. That's the result. We are happy with that. So that is it. That's all we've got time for this week. We hope you've enjoyed it. Couple of little small jobs out the way, but small but big. Those steps are pretty good now. I don't know why we waited so long to get them in. My legs have been killing off them ladders. What do you say, John? Hey? What do you reckon to the steps? Right, so thank you very much for watching. Next week, I think we will be doing a Q&A. So if there's anything you want us to go into detail about, or any questions you want to ask, or anything at all, shoe size, you know, stuff like that, then drop it in the comments and we'll do a Q&A next week. We've got a load of comments from Facebook that we want to go through as well. So yeah, thanks very much, and we will see you next week.